You to the daily program Yuvani, Voice of the Youth. Today with us we have AADESH DIXIT, who is the Lucknow topper from CBSE board, and he has scored 99.2%. Hello AADESH.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. I would like to ask something from you if it is okay.
Of course, ma'am.
I would like to know how did you uh, polish yourself so much so that you understand that you have to follow your subject, that this is your aspiration, and what things inspire you majorly?
So, ma'am, at my house we have an atmosphere that uh, really, you know, caters to those who wish to know the concepts uh, that abound in this world and really incorporate those concepts in day-to-day life, because I don't feel like there's anything uh, that is not useful in this world, right? So my parents, both of them double postgraduates, Vinod Kumar, my father, and Meenakshi Sharma, my mother. They both, we have discussions on a day-to-day basis. So there's really the support of my parents, and um, they've always wanted to keep me a little bit away from social interactions, because when we look at our ancient education system, we see the Gurukul system, right?
Yes,
And
yes.
they used to teach children away from society, deep in the forests. The purpose of that was to reduce distractions, because society can harm or bend
Indeed, yes.
the mental capacities of students, and can deviate them from what this phase is meant for, which is learning. So by creating that sort of an atmosphere, it really helps me focus and stay disciplined, I would say, on what my purpose is.
Yes. So, what is the virtue of discipline according to you? Like, if a person, be it a student or somebody else, is going off track from where they should be at this point, what is your purpose to enlighten them to follow their path without distractions?
I don't really get what the question is here.
Nowadays there is social media for a biggest amount of distraction, like as we see. So how would you suggest the students to be on track and not to derail from it?
Well, it's really simple. I, for one, don't use social media.
Oh.
I keep it to whatever I need whenever I need. So connecting with others in the school, especially, I've
Yes.
only been using WhatsApp. I
Okay.
don't have Facebook, Instagram, nothing. And if there's anything I don't understand, I Google it or I go to YouTube. But that's it. That's actually it. I don't like to say I have an account on social media, or it's nothing like that. So um, I'd say this thing, just distance yourself from social media. It really does hamper your learning, because you can only fill your brain with so much, and you have to consciously decide what it is you want to fill your brain with.
Okay. So, do you have any hobbies? Like, how do you make time in your spare to give it to your hobbies and to pursue studies according with it?
I wouldn't say that there is any one thing in specific, or even a few things that interests me to do more than anything else. I really take life as it comes. But if I had the freedom to decide what to do with my spare time, then I normally on a daily basis tend to use it well towards understanding history.
Okay.
Like I am interested in history a lot, and the mysteries of the cosmos.
Oh, that's beautiful. So, how do you understand the education system? Like, how is it going to benefit you, and how far does it help a student to establish their future?
The current education system.
Yes.
I think the education system, as my experience has been these past 10 to 12 years, has helped me become more worldly wise.
Yes.
Whether it actually contributes to your moral personality development or not, I feel is secondary.
Yes.
Like in our education system, that is not given a lot of importance,
Yes.
which I think has led to some many children actually going astray.
Yes. Yes.
And but now and when it comes to building a future with the advent of sophisticated technology, it has been made possible for anyone to build a future in almost anything. You can
Yes.
learn anything anytime.
That's true.
But what our education lacks in giving children a hopeful future is actually, and I think this I can say for all streams subjects,
Yes.
a practical experience on things, practical hands-on experience on things. Like I've like field trips should be more. I
Yeah.
think so. Like we're not having that as much as
So, do you
I,
believe
I
that
should have.
field trips can refine your knowledge more than the bookish language?
Yes, of course it can. That'll like there's no substitute to the experience of actually being in the place.
True.
If you're going to visit a museum, you can actually see what happened there.
Yes.
It's infinitely more uh, telling than books are.
Okay. And there is just one last question I'd like to ask you, which is how do you believe your ambition to be, and where do you see yourself in coming years?
My ambition as a citizen of this country, I think I just have to make this world a better place, and I have to learn in the process of doing so.